Hello, and welcome to Making It Up as we go along. I'm your host, Abigail Lequire, and today I'll be demonstrating how to create the perfect punk eyeliner look. For me, makeup has always been such a fun way to explore my creativity and express myself, and I hope this will help you do the same. Today, we'll just be covering the very basics so that you too can begin to create fierce looks that bring out your inner rocker. Now, eyeliner is notoriously tricky. It's taken me literally a decade to get where I am, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't turn out perfect. So the first thing we're going to do is gather our supplies. Let's go in order. A fundamental component of eyeliner is your base. Just like you wouldn't paint a house without primer, you shouldn't put anything on your eyelids without primer. Today, I'm using Hydro Boost by the brand Milk. After we've applied our primer and let it dry, we're going to choose our eyeshadow. And this is fun. You can be as creative as you like by going with a bright, vibrant color, match it with your outfit, or just go for something neutral. Today, so that the eyeliner can really pop, I'm going for a neutral color. Out of Urban Decay's Naked palette called Honey, I've decided to go with the colors Flyby, and it's a very bright white, and another color called Sweet, which is about the same color as my eyelid. So we're gonna take my eyeshadow brush and dip it in Flyby, and we're gonna go along our brow bone. This will really accent the brow bone and just make it more natural when you blend out your other eyeshadow colors. Beautiful. And then once that is on, we're gonna go in with Sweet, which as you can see is just a very pale skin colored pigment. And dust that on our eyelids. Now this stuff is pretty optional. You can just go straight for your liner, but I do like to add a little bit of base pigment. And next we're going to take our blending brush and just simply blend the colors together to make it a little bit more seamless. All right, awesome. And our eyeshadow is done. It's time for our eyeliner. Today I'm actually going to use two different kinds of eyeliner. Of course you can just use one, but I find that they are good at doing different things. So the first one I'm going to use today is called Viva Matte by the brand NYX. And it is a liquid liner that looks like this. What we're going to do is, after dipping it back in the pot a little bit, we're simply going to go along our waterline very carefully. Get it as close to your eyelashes as you can without obviously getting in your eye. And you can make this as thick as you'd like or thin. All right, now that that is on, we're gonna go and do the other lid. And if you make one thicker on one eye, you can just go back and redo it on the other one. And don't get discouraged if it's not as easy as this is for me as it is for you, because I've been doing this since I was 13 years old and have looked ridiculous for a lot of the time doing it. And as you can see, I'm not opening my eyelids all the way, because if I did that, they would get everywhere. So we're just gonna let it dry like this for a little bit. All right, next is kind of the scary part. We're gonna go in with the wing. And I'm actually gonna use the same product for the wing also. You'll see where the other eyeliner comes in here in a minute. We're gonna take our little applicator and start from the very corner of your eye and go up. You can go up as far as you want, or you can do a little tiny eyeliner, but I like to go for the more bold looks. So I'm just gonna take it from the corner and drag it up to my eyebrow. As you can see, I go pretty far up, but go ahead and be as conservative or liberal with it as you'd like. Then once we've done our first line, we're going to take it and make it a little triangle. Beautiful. Now that we've got the one eye, we're going to go in with our second one. Go a little bit higher up on this eye to kind of match the drama of the other one. Cool. And then as you can see, I've got two little liners here that look pretty much the same. And once again, you'll notice a pattern here. We're going to wait a little bit to let it dry all the way. Dry all the way, we're going to go in with our other eyeliner, the Stila, which is different from the liquid eyeliner. It's a felt tip, as you'll see. It's a little bit easier to control. And what I like to do is go in and connect the two drawings that we have right here. So we're going to connect the wing to the line. All right, and then we're going to let that one dry as we go in with the other one. And just do your best to make them match. It's impossible to make them exact, but just do the best you can. And if they're not perfect, hey, that's rock and roll. You can say it's a stylistic choice. All right, and then again, we're not gonna close our eyes because that would just imprint upon your eyelid. So we're just gonna wait a little bit and let that dry. Now that it's all dried, you can see how the two eyeliners came together, and we're gonna move on to mascara. Now, obviously this is an eyeliner tutorial, so you don't need to have mascara, but it's gonna look kind of funky if your eyelashes aren't black like your liner. So today I'm using Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte, and we're just gonna go in, take a little dip, knock off the excess, and starting from the very base of our lashes, and make a little wiggle movement and go all the way up. You can go for a more voluptuous look, simpler look. All right, I think that's about good. And then we're just gonna go in and do our other set of lashes. Awesome. And now, yet again, we're gonna let it dry. But this is optional, but I like to go in and do my lower line of lashes too, because it just kind of makes your eyes look bigger. You can really see the difference between the two if you look. And then real quick, I'm just gonna go in with the second layer. After our lashes are all dry and augmented, it's time to secure our masterpiece with some setting spray. Today I'm using Fix and Stay Over by the brand MAC. And all you're gonna do is give it a little bit of a shake, hold it about a foot away from your face, and give it a couple sprays. With your eyes closed, of course. And then we're just gonna let that dry. Once it dries, your eyes are fierce and you're ready to rock. Thanks for tuning in to Making Up as we go along with me. See you next time.